What the heck, Buck? I told that kid. I told Buck twice not to go on my windshield. My gosh. What's wrong with that kid? Anyways, guys, so this whole video is gonna be building the farm. The farm. This is like a legendary moment. We farmed in Iowa. The whole series started in Iowa. We moved out to Nebraska. An investor came and bought our ground. Now, I got a lot of money with me. We got about $2.5 million. So I got $2.5 million to spend to build this farm. To build it the best possible. I want this puppy looking good. I'm not sure on the style I'm gonna do yet. I'm gonna go yet with the farm. I don't have it in my head. Usually that develops as I start building it out and start talking with the builder about how I'm gonna develop this. So most of our equipment is here. Now, as you can see, we have the 8970, we have 2 Max, we have the Combine. There's a lot that has to come yet. But we have this Raptor here. When we stopped out in Omaha at the dealership and picked up the F450, that thing needs power washing, especially after what Buck did in my truck. But anyways, this Raptor here, I guess they had this on the lot. I was like, I tried talking them in to see if I could demo it. And luckily they gave us a Raptor demo. So it has a V6 twin turbo in it, and it doesn't sound good. Luckily I did not toss cash at this thing, and we did not buy this thing yet. But what I'm doing is I'm demoing it, and I was deciding either between a V8 or V6. And I think we're gonna go V8, because this V6, listen to this thing. She sounds decent, and she sounds good. But my gosh, if you're going to get a Raptor and you're going to have dual exhaust on there and you want this thing to sound good, you just got to go with the V8. I'm full throttle with this thing right now. And she's going, don't get me wrong. Especially the top end of this truck is pretty good. But man, it just sounds like a racer car, dude. It just doesn't sound good. It doesn't sound mean. You need something meaner. So I think what I'm going to do is eventually buy a Raptor, but I got to have a V8 in it. It's like that kid that drives the Mustang with the V6 in it, dude. Like, what the heck, man? You got to have a V8. So this building process that's about to take place is going to be just one giant time lapse, and maybe I'll cut in between and add my thoughts into something or why I'm doing something. It's just going to be one big time lapse. So that's what I'm going. Last time I did this, it turned out pretty sweet. So I'm hoping it turns out good this time. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. All right. I'll see you guys on the other side of the time lapse. Welcome everyone. She's close to being done. There's some game time decisions I gotta kind of make on here that I'm gonna need your guys' help with. But, whew, I got thinking through this, man. It's all about just playing around, guessing, checking, man. Guessing, checking. That's the key to taking tests. But, right here, I screwed up so many times, and then I kind of got an idea down. I think I got a good story behind it too. One thing is, we need a fence right here. I'm deciding if I should go with a white picket fence or like a brown fence through here. Basically, the whole idea of this is I wanted to almost make it like a ranch feeling. So of course, we got these big poles up here, and it's gonna be like a cattle ranch type of feeling. We're gonna act like we bought this cattle ranch and then built on it over here. It's an old cattle ranch, and I don't know if we're gonna use it or not, but it's there to use if we need it. Now this is kind of our private main equipment road, because this is the little bigger road where I can take just giant equipment out, and I can sneak out the back over there. Like say I need to get giant equipment over there, I can sneak out the back, and then this will be our roadway, and this is kind of my like private drive for trucks and stuff. But equipment goes out there. So I'm gonna fire up the Raptor, start driving through here. Now if you guys see anything and you're like, dude, you should add this or add that, toss it down in the comment section, man. It'll help a bunch. I know the grass looks like yellowish, but I'm assuming that seasons, and because it's early spring. I bet you once we get to summer or fall, it'll really start turning darker, which is kind of cool, because in the early spring the grass is kind of bright like that. Now the one thing I screwed up on that I just realized is check out the windmill. I put it the wrong way. I was wanting to really face it towards the roadway, so I just need to sell that and flip it around. That's one little thing I just gotta do. But oh, the flag. Nebraska black shirts flag is what I put up, just because this is Nebraska. I go to Iowa State. I'm kind of an Iowa fan, like actual Iowa football, Iowa Hawkeyes football, but I go to Iowa State, and I was assuming since we're on Nebraska, I was like, okay, I'll put up a Nebraska flag, just to kind of like, if people just join the series randomly for an episode, they kind of know what state we're in. That's kind of the reason I did that. And then here is equipment storage, and I acted here, check this out. I thought this was kind of a cool idea. I've done this before in the John Deere Country dealership. But I basically acted like it was connected to this shed. So it looks like the sheds are combined pretty much, which is kind of cool because it makes for a cool shed. But as far as storage, I don't know what, shoot, I screwed up on the bushes. I knew I was going to do that. But this will be kind of like shop, I guess. Just work on some stuff in here. Maybe have one tractor in here. I can't really have an office in there. And then this is just grass out here, deciding if I should put some trees. I could probably that's one thing I should probably do, is just toss down one tree, like right here. I think I kind of do this to run you guys through my thoughts. But now I don't do any pine or birch or anything like that, because when seasons comes, those trees don't change. Spruces, if winter comes, spruces really don't change color. So that's why I pretty much only do spruces, is because these things always stay the same color come winter, because the trees aren't made for seasons, really. So, like, what about that? That's kind of cool. Oh, shoot. I wasn't even going to put them there. I was going to put them here. I'm an idiot. And trees you cannot take back, too. There we go. Now, if I have, like, extra equipment, I could kind of store outside here. But the goal is to put all my equipment inside. I should have enough storage. So, of course, we got that shop, and then we got a bunch of storage in here. Looks good. There's a lot of storage in there. And then, of course, it does look a little weird. Probably could have done that a little better, but it's all good. And then over here, we have this shop. Now, guys, I was really wanting to use this shop, I was really wanting to use a different shop, but this is really the only, like, a really nice shop we have, guys. As far as, like, I wanted, like, a different color type shop, because I use this on the Iowa map, and I was like, dude, I don't know, I don't really want to use the same shed, but since I was already building with red, I was like, we gotta put this in. So there's an office somewhere back here. There's the office. Yeah, so this will work good. We should have enough storage. I'm kind of liking it. The only thing I'm not really digging too much is the fact that we have such an open space out here, dude. Like, this is... See, when I'm up in the air building it, it's kind of tough to decide. But, I mean, if we're going to have big equipment, it's kind of nice having an open space like this. I almost feel like we should put something in the middle, like a roundabout of some sort. And then bin setup. Or, first of all, let's work our way around. The Quonset. I love the Quonset. I put it in here. It's got a shop feature. It's kind of nice when you're messing with stuff. And then I put up these giant bins. Now at first, I put up, the bins were like the first thing I put up. And so my whole thought was, I was like, I don't want a giant elevator system because that's like too big a scale of farming, and I slowly want to work my way up. So like, for example, I was so close to putting this in. Oh, okay, that's cool. But we're almost out of money too, 195,000. I was so close to putting this in, and there, this is gigantic, dude. How many bins and stuff? This would take up the whole map, and it may be something I consider doing still, but instead I just put these 2 giant bins up. Now it's gonna look a little weird because we're gonna be unloading with augers, but I figured it'd be kind of cool because I don't really unload with augers. I don't know. Our bin setups are always too big to unload with augers, and they have their own unloading system. But I was like, let's do this. Now the unrealistic thing is there's no dryer here, so it's a little weird. It's a little unrealistic. So yeah, this is the main farm. Now my house. This is one reason I didn't put it up yet, because I have no idea where it's gonna go. I really like having this giant grass, like kind of ranch style, out here. So I was like, I don't really want to put my house out there. I want to almost put my house in the back somewhere, is what I'm thinking. But the house is we're gonna save the house for another day. For now, we got the farm built. I'm gonna, okay, fine. We'll fire up that 450. She's sloppy. So of course I wanted everything separated from the cow production area, I guess you could say. And I didn't finish some of the stuff over here, but I wanted everything separated. So that's why I put all these trees. So just in case we actually end up using this, I won't have to smell the cow crap, or I mean, I'll still smell it, but I won't visually, it's like, it kind of separates itself. Like, here's my farming grain operation, and then here's my cattle operation. I like how it's separated like that, even though it's pretty darn close. So what I did here is we just put this gigantic thing down. I don't even know if this works, but it does look pretty sweet. And then this goes out for days, just goes all the way out here. It may be cool. If we want to get in cattle, we can do that. You guys know I end up always killing cattle in farm sim. If I did cattle, I'd have to hire like one of you guys to come on and fully manage this. Like, you are 100% responsible. If a cow dies, you're fired type of thing. Like, I need somebody to come on here and actually help me with this, because there's no way I'm doing this myself. And then I put up these silos. So you'll unload over here, and then you'll load over here. We'll kind of have like a feedlot yard. I don't know the ins and outs of cattle production. I'm no expert at all. So I think I kind of got it down a little bit. And then I may put like a silage pit back there. This road is planning to go all the way to the timber, because we own this timber out here too. That was kind of one of my goals with this road. I never got the road finished, but I was like, let's own that timber, and we can put some cool stuff like that back there, like a burn pile, something like that. I want to kind of make this a big farm. So that was kind of my whole idea with this. Couple things I may change. Something with the yard, and then something with those grain bins. I may move to these gigantic grain bins, because we already got a pretty gigantic farm, and I was like, or maybe I'll put a couple more up. I kind of want more grain storage, just almost for the looks, to be honest. And then a house like back here or something. I gotta figure out what's gonna happen with the house. Maybe my house right here, and then I'll have its own separate driveway. Gosh, I don't know. But anyways, guys, this is gonna be the end. Let me know what you think of the farm. Let me know if you guys have any ideas about the farm. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Tomorrow's episode, I have no idea. I may build my house and be working on the farm some more. This probably took me an hour and a half, and I gotta get to the gym, and I gotta get to a review session for it, because I have a test tomorrow. So I'm rushing. So I kind of did rush this a little bit. I'm gonna be honest. I only spent like an hour and a half, 2 hours on this. That's it. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching as always. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you have any suggestions, I'll leave it down below. Thanks for watching, guys.